This is like the worst place to put me, game. Jesus. Give me a second to at least talk to everyone. Hello! I hope we're all doing well. So, I decided to, off-stream, catch up to where the game was before it glitched out last week. And it turns out that if you and Emma's life is about to expire at the same time, it will softlock the game. I'm kind of curious to try it with, like, the other versions, but... Alright, go sleep, Emma. How's everybody doing? I wonder if you can still call her on codec if she'll pick up. Ryden, you're being really creepy right here. He's just like, yeah, she sleeps.
Oh, Venus in Cancer.
Thanks, Jennifer Hale. That's what I wanted to hear. Alright, wake up, woman. Alright. So now we have to swim really, really fast. And it is possible, you know, when I was, like, I first played this, I would take all the breaths I could, try to get out, you know, as fast as possible. Now, it's a lot easier. Now we can just lead Emma by the hand and go where we fought Vamp. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's well. You act like you need a break here, Ryden. Like, that was like a really short swim. It was like 50 meters. But I guess, you know, for Emma's sake, you gotta take it.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along.
She almost looks like Paz. Almost.
So he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much.
God,
So
this even
much that
sounds
we
like
used
an
to
anime.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house.
Alright, who was Wilson?
I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Ryden, what's your status?
Colonel, I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action
Hey
button.
Mel, how are you doing?
Sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
How you doing, Mel?
Right.
Hope you're doing
We've
well.
Infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job. Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'm
Use
sorry
my
your
codec as a relay.
streak
Here
got
she is.
nerfed, Celestial Kitty.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal
Yeah.
Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
That I made.
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's it.
Thank you, Snake.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this.
Yeah,
Right,
seriously.
Get her over here
Between,
right
like,
I-
Rose and her bullshit, and you
Gotcha,
two.
Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
now. Most
like,
of the enemies
ugh.
are personal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll
You
get
mean
there.
take care of her? Okay. See, this is actually faster. This is actually faster than leading her by hand. Just saying. Putting a woman in a chokehold is always going to be faster.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the president give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the president?
Dead.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
I still know what GW is. I played this
You look
series God knows
surprised.
how many times.
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry. How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Who are the Patriots?
Sure, but it's hard to put into
Lalelulu.
words.
Lalelulu.
Right.
This has to be over a quota
Are you
call.
reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
I have
It's
so
a
much
massive
fun
data
moving their
processing system
portraits
capable of
around.
controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Yeah.
In this day and age, information emerges from
Every dimension is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and peer-to-peer technology is rapidly circulating to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on almost a daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from a dominant to dominated. Let me give you an example. You're aware that Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you? Yeah, I know a little about it. That's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption. Up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they are no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can now fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages given clearance levels and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit. Somebody's bound to catch on. No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate. So, the alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if 4 letters were controlled by a program? Impossible. It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual? About 30 to 40,000? Right, that's what was announced at the turn of the century. But it was actually 100,000 according to the original theory, as advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots. No! Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourselves? There are research organizations, of course, and their reports have already been subtly altered. They even began to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history. So what we're talking about is one huge censorship information for deleting information, which might be inconvenient to the Patriots. Exactly, the actual physical core for handling the task GW is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity 980 trillion Hammets. I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear Project. Oh, that's not the only reason. What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons. Yes, there are. I understand. Do you? No. So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it? Yes, it's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW. But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything? No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystems for executing the tasks exist within our social structure. What? Okay, good.
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the
I'm
end
tired
of the
of
century?
reading.
You mean the Y2K problem?
Remember, this game came out in
If you
2001.
recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well,
Killing.
that's about
Holy
it.
shit!
Right.
Snake!
Thanks.
Snake!
I think we better head to the computer room.
Snake! Thank you,
My
Torque.
brother
How are
in
you
the
doing,
computer room.
man?
Is he safe?
Hope you're doing
Is the
well.
overgrown parakeet?
We're,
Excuse me, he's a parrot.
we're trying to make
My
sense
best
of this
friend.
weirdo game.
My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good.
Also, you can't kill the
Did
bird.
you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary
Hi,
to the mine shafts?
Hi, I'm
and
Daisy.
toxic gas?
Don't forget to submit your points for Princess Daisy Deals
No.
Drugs.
I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving.
Finally. How's it?
We've got
I'm
a
doing
little longer
well.
to cover than
My
the last
my
time.
wrist is starting to
I'll do my
hurt
best.
again,
Whatever you do, don't open
and
your
my
eyes.
knees are
Why not?
killing
A
me.
dead body, not a pretty sight.
How are you doing, Time Zones? How was your
It'll be
day?
too dark to see anything.
I had to do canvassing today, and someone almost threw up on my shoes, so that was fun.
What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh.
I'm much more than cute.
Stop hitting on her,
Okay,
Ryden. Your
let's go.
girlfriend's listening. I am wearing my brace. Oh, my big brace. I can't hold the controller that way. Oh, God damn, I didn't want to do that. I did avoid the puke. I can't drag her into the water. By the way, I found out, for those of you who were here when I played this last week and watched that the game crashed, it actually turns out that you can soft lock or hard lock the game if you proceed to drown at the same time that Emma drowns as well underwater, which to me is really friggin' funny. Like, if your life goes down at like the same rate and hits 0, like when hers would hit 0, essentially, yeah, it will lock up the game. She's fine. Oh yeah, the fucking bugs, right. Alright, you know what? You know what's faster than doing the, like, coolant? Because she is afraid of the bugs. Just knock her unconscious and drag her to the elevator. You can't be scared if you're unconscious. I mean, if you want to be cruel, you drag her by the neck in a chokehold. But I'm not that mean. Alright, there's like one asshole right there. We're gonna sneak up and give him a little surprise.
Freeze!
Hi, buddy. But yeah, that was my day. What else you got for me, bub? I mean, to be honest, actually, it's literally just faster to drag EE like this than doing the ham walking thing. God, she's so slow like this. Alright, hold on, there's like one more guy here.
Freeze!
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
So we just drag her by the neck. Girls love it when you do this to them. How's everyone's day been? Is that what they call foreplay? Yes. Absolutely, time zones. Dragging a girl by the neck is indeed foreplay. Oh, god damn it. Good night.
Freeze!
Don't kill me.
Give me your shit. Also, EE doesn't have good things happening to her.
Who's there?
So, it's okay.
Send backup.
You know what? Oh, I just... What's the next game? Probably gonna be... Shit, I don't know, man. Maybe, Snake Eater? Like, I would say Metal Gear Delta's on the list for sure. You know what? Here, you know what? Let me just do you guys a favor, because you're gonna take forever to kill her. Yeah, I would say Metal Gear Delta's on the list. I don't...
You didn't!
I don't really know what my next big game that I'm gonna play is. I don't have an interest in the Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Because the more I look at it, the more I'm just like, it's just 0, and they add some cutscenes in a 4-player fight mode. Which it's just like... I think I'm going to start going through my backlog of games, to be honest. Because I have a huge backlog of games I really want to get through. I've started to realize that there's really only a couple games I actually play on my own time these days. And that's pretty much like, I play FF14. Yeah, I don't know about Doom the Dark Ages. Like, I'm gonna play it. And I suppose I'm excited for the remake of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. That I am kind of looking forward to. But yeah, Doom Dark Ages, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. It does look a lot more slower and methodical, less like a Devil May Cry game than Doom Eternal does. So I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but ultimately, what I'm not a fan of is that it's open, it's another open world game, from what I've been reading, is the game is, like, quote-unquote open world, where you freely explore, do missions and objectives in an area. It almost kind of looks like they're going for, like, Halo Infinite with it. Which, you know, I'm all for, like, exploration. Like, exploration's always been a big part of Doom.
Freeze.
But I don't need to play Halo Infinite Doom. You guys see what happened with Elon Musk, by the way? His streaming endeavors? That was funny. That was a big haha. Okay, so here they have... They made like a temporary ramp for the bridge. Oh, he streamed Path of Exile 2 aboard his private jet. And then he rage quit when he died on a tutorial boss. If Sir Groovalot was here, he would tell me more, because I don't know much about PoE 2. I pressed the wrong button. I like that Raiden just said freeze and then just mag dumped into the dude. That's pretty funny, Raiden. I mean, he froze alright. Permanently. Yes. Yes, Olga, I know. The coolant. It's amazing that something called coolant can dispose of something called fire.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
That was the
Security level
wussiest,
5.
angriest
I don't have
punch.
card 5.
Damn it.
Damn.
Ugh.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
I just remembered that my employee ID. Chrissy Lacat. Hi, Chrissy. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. How is your night going? You're doing? I'm feeling that, Chrissy. My knee is killing me right now.
It's the enemy. Get down.
Fucking help. Alright, you're not calling backup at least. Nope, you did. Alright, I'm out of here. Because I'm not going to win this fight. Alright, you know what? Fine. How did you survive all that? Jesus, that was annoying. Chrissy, what'd you get up to today? Tell me about your day today. I hope you had a good one. Oh, I was just asking, how was your day today? Tell me about your day. I worked out this morning. Oh. Oh, man. That sounds nice. I kind of miss daytime sleeping.
For you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
Night shift was rough? Ah.
130 feet?
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can
Yeah,
climb
night
down
shift
my own.
is pretty rough
Okay,
stuff.
follow me.
I definitely don't miss it. But I mean, there were there were some positives, I guess, in it. I suppose. I streamed a little bit for about 2 hours, but I'm either kind of blessed I don't feel up for streaming. That's fair, and don't force yourself to stream. Like, the days that you force yourself to stream, it just... Found your badge finally, the bag it was in got moved somewhere. Oh, hey, my wife is back! I'm glad to hear it, honey. I'm glad you found your badge. What did you play, Chrissy E?
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, Tampa Deli. Hi,
Don't
Cherry
worry,
Round.
it'll be the last we see.
Another kitty. Yes, Celestial Kitty is my kitty. That was my real life wife. She is downstairs. Love you. Love the program. Aw, Cherry. Don't forget to donate your points also for Princess Daisy Sells Drugs. I've actually been playing Schedule 1 offline a little bit, and I'm having a really good time.
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across.
First time chat first. Well, tell me, what do you think of the new sports team? First time donator?
This is
You
why
didn't
we do
donate
everything.
anything.
Yeah, what's up?
Where's your
We need it to
donation?
the lower part of
Oh,
Strut
there's
L.
a donation.
We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay.
Yes, I know your
The
main game
pontoon
is
bridge doesn't look
FF14.
Too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right. The oil fence.
I
There are ciphers and several
actually
guards.
played
But
FF14
you're
most of
carrying
the
a
weekend.
PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's time to play sniper.
Not
And
bad.
all
This
I
spot
did
gives me a
was,
good view of the targets.
You're going to have
hand
to
out
find
items
Emma
for the
until she
fashion
crosses to
report.
Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma.
Hit Emma.
Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum.
God,
Doesn't
shoot
mean
Emma.
It's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
Why not just
What if I fall into
wait?
the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few
Why not
minutes ago.
just wait
Hey.
for me to
Think you can do
shoot
it?
Did
everything
you take no for an answer?
No.
before you cross?
You'll be fine.
Like, that blows my mind. It's like, I'm gonna just go. I'm just gonna go, okay? Also, the fact that you can use a sniper scope with... There are claymores there, Jesus, I know! And you're just like, cross the bridge now, Emma! It'll be great! I'm dying! Also, I want to point out that the enemies aren't even aware. It's because I'm having to protect this girl. So it's all tense and stealthy. Even though I'm, like, firing, you know, a pretty large rifle, unsuppressed. at a pretty rapid rate. Also, okay, I need more bullets. I'm not suppressed in your ability. That doesn't make sense. Okay, now there is a secret when she goes behind. Oh, I'm trying to shoot the bird. We are... Bird dead. Let's get this other bird. This bird's a threat to Emma. Oh shit, she's being shot at. Where? Who the f- Oh god, it's Cyphers. It's bad luck to kill a seabird. Good thing those AK rounds are made out of toilet paper. God, that's a good question. What does a PSG-1 carry? I think it's 7.62 by 51. Let me see. Yes, it's 7.62 by 51 NATO. HK PSG-1. Time for my match? Because they're shooting inferior Soviet 7.62. Wait, no, it's 5.39 round. Is inferior to American 7.62 by 51. Oh no. Enjoy your match, Chrissy. Good luck at Dead by Daylight.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on Strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
The Snake, can you hear me? Was I quoting Red Heat? No. No, I was not. I hear you, Snaky Poo. Holy shit, Stinger! Stinger raid! Hi, Stinger! How you doing, buddy? How was your stream? I hope it went well. I hope you had a good time. I keep missing my shots because Raiden has the hand trembles. Miserable, dude got shot on the other side and dude didn't hear it. Nah, man. It's so far away that the sound of the bullet is just, of the shot is just not even there. Now, I could take Pentazemin, but what I am really gonna do is take out the directional mic. You can actually hear what Emma says.
How did all this happen?
And there's gonna be a little bit of secret.
This sucks.
Oh, you play the Master levels on Nightmare? Oh god, you poor man. Alright, now if we listen, Emma's gonna make a friend.
Freeze! A girl?
A
What are you
woman.
doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that.
Yeah, Johnny.
Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell.
It,
Oh, no, my
it's
stomach.
Johnny Poo Poo Pants.
This place is about to sink. Just get out fast, okay? Oh.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one.
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny. Oh.
Johnny Sasaki. He poops himself.
We ran into each other again. Huh. What a weird guy.
I love you, Johnny Poo Poo Pants. And hey, we got an achievement for it. Good old Johnny Poo Poo Pants. Poor Johnny and his poo poo pants, that's right. So there was a headshot. We actually took out the bird there. Okay, where's Emma? There she is. Alright, we got some more claymores to take out here. Up. It's about time for my pentazimine to run out. Right, and time to take more antidepressants. Also, that's Solid Snake right there.
Watch where you're aiming.
You can shoot Solid Snake. Johnny hits the potty. I mean, at this point, we're just waiting on Emma to cross. This bird's asking for it, though. Alright, good. Time for a big old cutscene. Oh no, it's a bisexual vampire! Oh, I imagine. Oh, look at that hand tremble! I don't think this music's necessary for like a one-shot, one-kill deal. I guess this also counts for... Look how many trank darts are in his head! He's looking like fucking Pinhead from, God, Clyde Jericho. Hellraiser. He literally looked like fucking Pinhead from Hellraiser. Half man, half trank darts. Solid Snake wept. Okay, this woman could survive bullets and being gunned down and me choking her. But a little pokey poke in the stomach and it's all over. That's right, Stinger. The only thing they will fear is you.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard.
How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible.
Why not
I'm
just
afraid
give
our
her
time's running out.
that
I'll be
disc?
there.
I should just gave her the disc. Also, why can't you just swim across, Raiden? Yeah, I guess not. Well, to be fair, he's carrying like several launchers,
Snake,
4
what's your
different
situation over
rifles.
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
there? How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Hey, he wants to give Rose his swimmers, though. Heyo! I know there's a secret room in here. Yeah, here it is. Got the digital camera, boys. Ready to upload some pictures to MySpace. Oh, you're getting your neck snapped. Okay, the core. So, yep, okay, I gotta go down a one. I was trying to remember the map for this. I thought for a second there might have been more claymores, but I guess not. And that's why I wanted the upgraded grip strength, because you do have to shimmy across this whole thing. How the fuck did Snake get over here? Oh yeah, right, there's claymores here now. I never did activate the node in here, did I? Let's do it. All right. Kind of an emotional scene coming up, but, you know, it is what it is.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
Yeah, super nice flip.
I'm here.
Got the disc.
I left it on the other strut.
Emma set everything up. Apparently, all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Yay for automation.
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
No, I got B-sodded.
Antibody agent?
Damn, the connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
Can't stop
but
the
a
bleeding.
portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
I don't know, Stinger.
Is everything alright?
No, everything's fucked. Yeah, sure.
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Who's on the inside? Don't worry, Emma. At least you're not. You have not built a Metal Gear yet that didn't get used for warfare. That's right.
Wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
No, that's creepy.
I could never do that.
Don't
Right.
be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
Up, there goes the light from her eyes.
What's wrong with EE?
I just noticed everything went quiet.
Emma? Emma? Emma?
Kojima's making us have the fifis. Boy, I'm sure glad that Vamp can't hurt anyone else, right? He'll be back.
I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother.
I fucked your mom, Emma! Oh, that's
She
rude.
seduced me,
I fucked your mom.
and it went on.
I'm so immature. I'm so sorry. I'm not.
My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my
I
fault.
mean, he literally
All
did
my
say
fault.
that. Yeah.
Forgive me, Emma.
Otacon, you're a motherfucker. Wop, 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 wop. I mean, it's Metal Gear. What the fuck do you expect? Kojima's a weirdo. Oh! I had an ice cube.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camera repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister
Yep.
won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
Alright, I'm done with the laugh track.
You've got your job. We've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Kinda.
Wrong. Only you can
All
save
right.
those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
Oh, I love how badass Otacon is walking with the parakeet.
EE? Damn!
Otacon. Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Okay, now I'm done with the laugh track.
Leave it to me.
Cause this is so cute. I love their little bro handshake. Oh.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
Can we get Gabe Prides in chat?
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
I can't quit you, Otacon.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you.
Yeah, they did it before it was mainstream. Before the woke crowd ruined it. I'm kidding. I don't believe that. And that bird proceeded to
You and
drown.
me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting for somebody.
Hey, we're 91% of the way there for Princess Daisy Sells Drugs.
But we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it.
Hey, Kat, how are
4
you?
years ago, I realized that
Holy
you
shit,
just
we're
wish
95% of the way there.
Make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner.
I'm doing well. Hand injury aside.
As you probably did.
I love Solid Snake.
You think he's gonna be okay?
Ah, we're completed. Yay!
Looks. Consider it done.
So that will happen this weekend.
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things.
Thank you, Kat. Appreciate it.
Don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime riding.
Nighty-night riding.
I would do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
It's you.
Some shut-eye.
Nighty-night. Time for this to become your entire personality. Solid Snake was a terrorist. Oh no. She imbued it into him with sword power. You know what? That water doesn't look terrible. Absolutely, Snake's a baddie. He loves taking pictures of soldiers with no pants.
Jack, are you reading me?
No.
Do you want to save your...
Let's go ahead and save.
Your mission data's been saved.
Thanks, Rose. Fuck you.
Is he still alive? He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up.
Wakey, wakey, Raiden. I have to be right in button mash.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
Jack!
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
Hi, Dad.
High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Not the Tickle Wickles. Yeah, wrong game. So I want to point out that when I was playing this the first time, my mother walked in on this. And she's like, why is there a naked man on your screen? And then she watched for a few minutes longer. When Raiden is covering his genitals.
Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learn from me.
Gonna snooze the outbreak for y'all.
The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict.
I was really good. Big Boss did it
10
good.
years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper.
Quality bonding moment.
I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
That's right. That's father-son bonding 101.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
Use him. Woo. I mean,
Dead Cell?
Ocelot is a gay cowboy. Not my possessed arm!
Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Except you're also Doc Ock.
Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
Oh, we almost saw the wiener. We almost saw wiener.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses.
What? That makes no sense.
I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you?
Wiener! Hi, Polynomial Possum. He's the wicked wiener.
Don't move. Stay as you are.
Have you been
We're being monitored by a camera.
Polynomial Possum?
What are you
Yeah.
up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Polyworks, thank
Mr.
you. I
X?
just...
Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I'm a
Thought you were
lady
leader of the Russian
ninja.
troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
The Patriots!
I
Holy shit! Captain Programs, thank you for the sub. Guys, we're 3 subs away.
Being held hostage by the
3
Patriots.
subs
It all
away
started 2 years ago
from
when
getting
I
another
lost my
subs
father during the tanker incident. My men and I
emote
had
slot.
nowhere
Thank
to
you so
go,
much, Polly,
so
for
we
the
joined
sub. How have you
forces with an
been?
illegal
And
Russian
Captain Programs,
organization.
thank you
Russian mafia?
for
Actually,
programming.
I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I
Ugh.
was a second at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was
The
in a
Patriots
hospital
kidnapped my
run by the
baby.
Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. And my baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month they say
Holy
my
shit!
child
Shit! 2 subs away!
even held the
Polly
child in their
Possum!
arms.
Thank you so much for the
Given the
sub!
situation,
Oh my
nobody
gosh,
can
I
blame
really
you for what you
appreciate
did.
you.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him.
Oh my
a lot.
gosh, yes, I do get names confused. Oh, also, we
2
have a
years
hype
ago, they were
train
responsible for getting us out of the
incoming.
sinking tanker alive.
We have a hype train incoming. If we get one more sub or another bit donation, we'll
So you
start
were
a hype
partners
train.
since the incident?
And I have a
found the truth shortly before
choo-choo!
this,
Huh?
when I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Holy shit! Cat? Cat?
You joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Guys, we hit our sub goal. I love you guys so much. I feel like I should give you something back.
So you did it all for your child.
I really hope I wasn't trying to pressure you into subbing. Because I don't want to ever do that.
The S3
You'll figure it out
sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle
I'm really honored that you would spend your money on me.
We haven't got time for this. Solidus
Thank you. Thank you, Kat. I really do appreciate
No
you.
results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Wow.
Will it work?
Let me snooze this ad break
Get me out of this
again.
thing.
Not yet. I'll release
I also need to
constraints
put on
after
some
I leave this
lidocaine,
room.
so excuse
Where's
me.
my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
Holy
Where
shit,
might I find
43
Snake?
sub points. That is insane. The fact that you guys
The
support me so
passageway
much
ahead leads
is
to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a
mind-bending.
card key to the
Mind-bending.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
I'm just
No,
putting on some of
even
this
for
out my
Snake, it's
hand.
impossible to completely destroy this thing.
This
The
is
only option
called
is to
Gamer
stop
Hand
Solidus and his
Fixer.
men.
It
Where
fixes
you go
Gamer
to do,
Hand.
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Oh god, it smells so bad.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Punch him in the dick. Yeah, it's just Walgreens brand Cool and Heat. Wow, you watch me that much, Kat? I'm honestly flattered. Thank you. I can't share my own channel? Well, you can't tell me what to do.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack,
You
is it
love
true,
this.
What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international
Listen, Big Boss hooked me up to a
ICC
balloon.
rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
RSI from gaming?
I
No,
thought your
this
memory
wasn't.
had been manipulated by them.
This is
It
from an
was.
old
I
injury.
have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past.
That's just
can't
been
put
getting
together.
exacerbated
Why
lately.
didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
No, what's there to
I
explain,
didn't
Rose?
want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone
was him.
It wasn't your fault.
Oh, for
If
once
I
you're being
survived the
reasonable,
day's fight,
Rose.
I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
Okay, the
I'm
fact
not
that
like
he's
Snake.
holding it.
I never questioned why we fought. There was
How
no
was your
purpose,
match?
No way out.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
give you a
yeah.
gun,
We lost
you
all of our
ask how
stuff.
many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho.
Yo, that's
guys and guns.
awesome.
They call it image training.
He's just
They
watching
built
Rambo.
us from the ground up into killing machines.
Yeah, why watch
We were
Barney
fed
when
once
you
a
can watch
day.
Rambo?
You can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
I'm pretty sure
The
that's
gunpowder
toxic.
had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It
You
kept
died a
us
lot? I'm
drugged,
sorry, Chrissy.
Controllable.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's basically a bunch of kids stoned out of their mind watching Commando.
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the
Oh, that's the
States.
game, though.
I can't
Yes.
complain. But nothing's changed.
Like, imagine, it's like
only
the
people who
equivalent of
have no
eating
problem with
mushrooms and
my
watching
past
Die
have
Hard.
secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No, no.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past.
Oh, I like this emote I got.
You or anyone to know about it.
Thank God you get a lot cooler, Raiden.
Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can.
It is pretty heartbreaking.
Take him down, except me.
Yeah, this is the other part of the parents swear. It's like, Mom, he's only been naked for a minute. This whole game isn't like this. I know.
Jack, I love you the way you are now.
I
You
love
have
that
to
you were a
believe
child soldier, Jack. He
I
doesn't.
didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
Kill that hoe.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Yeah, just move on.
I haven't told you, you know, about what I've done.
What did you do, Rose? I ate your ice cream.
It's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther.
Oh.
I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family.
I'm dumping you
There's no
in the
way to
middle of the
erase my
mission.
childhood.
Repress that shit.
It's all right, Jack. Please.
Say less,
Don't
Jack.
say any more.
Say less. Oh. Man, did you have to take my underwear? Okay, now, I've always loved this. Alright, back to work. Alright, Kat, thank you again for all your support. It really means the world to me. Time to cartwheel with a hand over my dick! Oh, you're done with work? Good. I'm glad.
Raiden, do you copy?
Uh-oh.
You must continue your
Maybe mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
Fuck work.
Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Why?
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing.
No,
game.
it's
The point is that
tactical
you play out your
espionage.
part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered
They
something.
are so haunting.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Okay. I just gotta take this slow. Just go. Uh-oh. What's Campbell gonna say now? Campbell, he's done to me. Damn.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
Okay.
What did you say?
He told me to. I'm sorry. I was being a shit. The game, I saved the game. We're good. Oh wait, is it just gonna pick right back up?
Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
I'm not playing on TV, I'm playing on a computer monitor.
Right. Something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked...
Thanks, Cloud Storage. I love it. I am having fun. I've always wanted to do that, just shut off the console. And just see if something happens. Alright, we're just gonna skip through all the cutscenes. Choke me harder, Daddy. I wonder if I...
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Get some deja vu. It's a glitch. It's a glitch. It's a glitch in the program. You have a little feller in your lap? He's a good boy.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Clap. He is a fart smeller. I like you to hear the restraints rattle as you move. Hi, Rose. I was a child soldier. Thanks for being so unreasonable. All right. I do like to keep cold medicine handy. Oh, I forgot to turn on the node. What? She'll free you in a while. Frees you later. She's an ally. Oh, that's true. That's a good pneumatic or good memory thing. It's a good memory thing. I don't remember how catching a cold works in this part. Alright, I'm not going to turn off the Xbox this time.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like you.
That's a good question. Why indeed, Cat?
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
You blacked out.
Fine. Forget it.
Alright, who wants to hear Campbell say all the crazy bullshit?
Infiltrate the enemy fortress. Outer Heaven.
We did this already.
Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
What was that just now?
All right, what have you got for me this time, Campbell? No, not the P90. What, Campbell? P90 on my PP?
Patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Woo! Leave work early, baby! I actually got recommended a gun video about the P90. About why the civilian model is so crap. It's because it requires such a long barrel, thanks to the ATF. Pet, pet, pet. Oh, box 5!
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Yo, we got a Zone of the Enders box!
Spotted the intruder. Stand back of his post.
Run! Just run! Run! Run from those shitty 5x7 rounds! Alright, what else you gotta say, Campbell? I want to hear the one line. I need to hear the one line.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Nope!
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it?
I love that, like...
I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission,
his
but
facial structure gets all fucked up. Hey, let me hear the one line.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code.
I need to hear the one line. Let me hear it.
Snake. Remember what de Gaulle said.
Oh, it's Mei Ling being all flirty.
The graveyards are full of indispensable men.
Hi, Mei Ling.
Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can. You wouldn't be trying to give yourself a bogus
Jesus!
some ingenious trick, would you? That's just about as low as anyone could possibly stoop. I can't believe you sometimes. Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete. Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl, the return of Genola.
I like that the genome soldiers are fighting like kaiju monsters. Yeah, we heard this one. Come on.
Your mission is...
I'm waiting to hear that one line.
You wouldn't be trying to give yourself...
Fine, I guess I won't get to hear it. Is this it?
I hear it's amazing.
Yes!
Famous
Purple stuff, worm in flapjaw space with a tuning fork, the raw blink on Harakiri Rock. I need scissors. 61! He said it. Yeah, it did. I need scissors.
I hear it's amazing when the famous
Okay, yeah, you can do it again. I won't
flapjaw
interrupt.
Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
That I need scissors 61, I swear, would taunt me in my sleep as a child.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Oh, Campbell, get your life together. Chrissy Cat, that's a really good fucking question.
Or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Thanks, GW. Appreciate it.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence.
What?
I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
What?
You're a
government mandated girlfriend.
I suppose. Yes, it's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
It was a bonus, heyo.
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's
Did you
why
tell them I
didn't
left the
dismiss
seat
me.
up?
I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about.
Whoa.
You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
You looked at
It
all
was
of
my
my
job.
Hustler
Great
magazines.
performance had me completely fooled.
But she still wants the
What
Bing
I
Bong.
really wanted
See, this was
for you
before
to see
internet,
the
so it's not
real
like
me.
she could
It
go on
had to play
like
out this
black.com or
artificial
Pornhub
romance. It was
and be
more
like,
to lie to
alright,
myself than to
what was
you.
Ryan looking
The
at?
more love
Oh,
you
got
gave
some
me,
redheads,
the
lot
more I
brunettes.
Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that?
No.
It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand.
Yeah,
Nothing left to...
Jack's kind of a broken man.
What?
I'm carrying.
Oh, What?
Rose, what's going on?
I don't remember that.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake.
Been waiting long?
Kept you waiting, huh? They let me keep my pants when I got tortured.
Where's my gear?
Right over there. That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Snake checking out the assets, the dumpy. Yeah, it does.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You didn't ask. I feel like Snake wasn't trying to be, like, coy, but he's just,
Still waiting on that.
like,
So it was
coy.
rigged by the Patriots?
Or,
Looks like it.
like, that's
From
just
what
who
I
he
can
is.
tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
Damn those
I'm stocked up
patriots!
on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Hang on.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
I know we're not quite there yet.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice.
Okay, got
Left
it.
and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle.
Because that's who they are.
Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the LB button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two. What are you thinking?
Rules of nature!
Damn kid.
Alright, don't worry, we are gonna get to Metal Gear Rising soon. Just not right now. Can I break 6? I did it! I win! Time paradox.
I regret nothing.
That's right, time zones. Like I said, we will be playing Metal Gear Revengeance, Rising, whatever.
Damn, kid.
Now, what if I call Solid Snake while he's unconscious? Curious. Hi, I'm Daisy. Thank you, Crystal Cat. Appreciate that.
What are you thinking?
Alright, can we go now? I know this is like a run and gun section I gotta do.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
The infinite ammo. What?
What?
Snake, have you ever...
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend.
I carry a gun.
I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible
to protect
mistake.
myself.
Legends
And that's
don't
why
know,
you should
boss.
too.
I was just a name to exploit, just like you.
People will remember
Carry a
only the
gun
good part, the right part of what you
to
did.
protect yourself.
There's no right part in
It's
murder.
not a sword, it's
Not
a
ever.
shield.
And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
I love this. I love
You
this
can
little
stop being
monologue.
part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
I love this quote right here.
Find something to believe in and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Alright. Time to mercilessly gun people down.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you alright?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange.
He
No
was
idea.
he was saying nonsense.
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Alright, let's go. Alright, weapons free. Let's get our body armor on, we're gonna need it. This was like one of my first cover-based shooters. Alright, sword time. I like that.
Who is the Illuminati? Let me call him and talk to him about
Hey,
it.
Reavers.
Maybe they can get somebody to do me a favor.
We're playing Revengeance a little early. We started Revengeance today. Well, Snake, that's your fault. How you doing today, Reavers? Thank you. Hey, Tomahawk. You got into Fortnite. Why are you playing Fortnite? And have you had the epic victory royales yet? Fortnite. I do want to mention that Epic Studios is in the town next of
I found out where he is.
next door to me.
Inside Arsenal. What? I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And
Let me see if
the
I can do
encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
There we go.
What the
I'm
hell
doing
does
it.
this mean? I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
Oh no,
That's
it's been
impossible.
Chat
The kernel
GPT.
probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own.
I will never
neurons.
do that again. I
Kernel
can't do
is,
the
in part,
flossing.
your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
No, you really shot some people.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
I think a bolt fell out of my chair. Hi, Colonel.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay.
Because it's stealthy.
Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then...
You put
everything
her
I remember
dick in
about
her
could be-
hoo-ha.
Jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Right.
He does.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
You know what, Snake? I think you need a nap.
What's your problem?
Oh, I thought he was about to, like, shake that off. Also, is it me, or is there, like, a weird little outline around him? It looks like there's, like, an outline around him. Good night, Snake. I'm gonna cuddle with you, okay? He did it! The real Rose, yeah. I'm gonna spoon Snake. Yeah, I mean, Raiden, poor Raiden. There we go. That's pretty good. Scissors, snake. Victor, god damn you, time zones. God damn you. I love you. Alright, wake up, Snake. I kind of want to see how many, hold on. How many different things can I stick in Snake's head? Or wait, let's get him in his butt. Snake's gonna show you the true meaning of pain. You're the one who opened up the cube. He's gonna call the Xenobites. Snake is Hellraiser. They're starting to disappear. Boo. You know what? Hold on. I want to look at the Beretta magazine. Let's see how good you did, Konami. Okay. Nope. They got something wrong. So, if you look, they show the Beretta as a double stack with the holes. Beretta's a single stack magazine. No, Hal Jordan, we already had the nightmares. How you doing, Hal? It's good to see you.
Variety level 7. Shoot down the space invaders. Training will have to be postponed if we are invaded by UFOs.
Oh no, not the UFOs.
Snake, there's a fork in the conveyor belt. The machine is automatically sorting cargo according to some system. Take a good look at the device. Big boss here. Enter the track on the bridge to the right. Over. Communicator Entertainment Program, Idea Spy 2.5, Episode 1, New York. Here in the city where dreams come true and desires rule, something is being bought, sold, and thrown away, even as we speak. But behind the scenes of business as usual, the nefarious J.E. Corporation lines its already bloated coffers with profits from worthless products. As J.E. swindles yet another innocent into purchasing high-priced junk, the FBI mobilizes a top-secret task force to put a stop to the menace. Now, the city's best-kept secret spy is out there, briefed and ready to protect the people from J.E., the catalog of conspiracy. Just call him 2.5.
I wonder if that was actually like a TV show. That was actually hilarious that all of the little things fell off. I kind of fuck with it, actually. Alright, it's murder time. So, actually, Hal, I found out that it's a known... It's not a known glitch, but I was actually able to replicate the glitch. Where, if you and EE die at the same time, it does in fact lock up the game. can't save. Rose has been kidnapped. I guess I could. There, I saved. Fission mailed. Don't worry, guys. The fission's in the mail.
Use this. Right. Take the item.
Emit or continent. Sword time. Actually, you know what? I bet this would be pretty quick. Yeah, that works great, though. That's like some speedrun tech. It's just use the grenade launcher for this section. Oh, hi. It's Fortune. There's standard issue U.S. Navy, like, leotard.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
Oh, that's such a cool guy, Len. Lee, get a... Yeah, everyone here is just losing their fucking mind.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Literally Psycho Mantis, right. Or, you know, the Sorrow. Those are the only couple supernatural enemies I could think of. Yeah, that's a really good point. He actually had supernatural abilities, where Fortune did not. Yeah, you had to break the fourth wall.
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother.
That's why you're the
S3
carrier
stands
boy.
for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce.
I know, like this must
the
kill
perfect
speedrunners.
The result is a Foxhound Commando, When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack?
You basically played a video game to get good army training.
One of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Look at that booty go. Hi, Dad.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Yeah, Solidus is kind of a dick. Alright. Shaft grenades are gonna be our buddy for this. He needs to be really good at this part. There we go. Getting that, like, kneecap face shot is kind of what you gotta do. And now they're gonna come and dance. You know, shaft grenade going. There goes one ray. You gotta shoot him in the gob, you do. Another ray down. Go ahead, start queuing up another chaff grenade. I can't remember. I feel like you kill 8 and then the fight's done. Alright. Dicks. Okay, there's another ration at least. At least those keep respawning. Sir, could you get out of the way, Broken Ray? The missile dodging's hilarious. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that one area in Dark Souls where there's all of the Capra demons waiting for you. I can't remember exactly where it's. Finally! Wow, you're just giving up like a pussy. I mean, I get it. You're fighting 25 Marines.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child?
The baby.
So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you.
Why are you in your super
Weren't they
suit?
your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
She's gonna make eggs. She's gonna make eggs with a couple of gay guys.
I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
My Makarov can beat your super suit. Ryan, why aren't you running? I don't know why not. It is. It is really stupid.
Oh God.
And you could have ran away. I don't know where, but you could have ran away. Yeah, she'll be fine.
Enjoy the show, Jack.
It's just a 5-7 round.
Let's pick up where we left off.
It's just really souped up 22.
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
Yeah. I mean, they are very, very fast, stingy rounds. They're not going to leave a big hole in you, but it will leave a hole in you.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Everyone's going to see the Arsenal.
Stupid machines.
I'll become a stupid machine.
Damn the Patriots.
Damn you, Patriots! Damn you, Bill Belichick!
You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Bring him in.
Damn you, Tom Brady! Damn you, Gronk! I thought Brady retired from the Patriots, though.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead.
You
my
suck,
son.
Mr. President. Yeah. Oh, God.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Ugh.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Yeah, well,
Ocelot?
I was able to do it
Not
one-handed.
exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names.
The
of
Patriots!
They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW.
But we are
and
finishing
Arsenal.
this tonight.
That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
I hope you guys are ready for some
That
cut
list of the
screens.
highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
Yeah, I know, I'm almost there.
You were using us all along.
Like, the only thing left is to
But your
fight,
plans hit a snag with GW
Solidus.
destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Oh yeah, time to
What exactly
reveal.
do you find so funny?
Fortune secret.
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
What?
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel.
This is just a video game.
An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
I thought Kojima just got
Ames' own
lazy.
nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people.
What?
The sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there.
Oh, we could have skipped all this if the big shell
The
just blew up.
project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake.
Oh, I could be Solid Snake.
Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Ooh. Oh, look. Did you get shot?
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Oh. You finally learn about Fortune's thing, and it's stupid.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
You feel like that should be something every soldier should have.
Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
Yes.
You were hamming it up
It
as
is.
the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I mean, you could have just went bang.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the
Supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology. That's so dumb they just go with the tentacle missiles.
enough data. All I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
It almost looks like his armor changed colors.
How's this then? Damn.
Oh, now she's an X-Man.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
You could, though, Reavers. You could. I'm just saying you could.
Everybody down!
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. The vibe will be up. I love you, buddy. Get some good sleep. I know, you gotta get to bed because of work.
Impossible.
I love you too. Aww.
She is Lady Luck.
Good night, Reavers. Get a good rest.
My name is Helena Dolph,
Only cutting-edge technology.
the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
She got butt. Look at that butt on her.
I can see my family again.
Wee plop.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
Ah, the arm's acting up.
No! No, not now!
Did he just pop up? He just literally popped up on top of the Metal Gear Ray.
I've been waiting for this.
It can't be.
Liquid.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
He even says it's a partner.
You're the only one that can free me. After all, I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
That is pretty hot.
How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
I mean, that is impressive.
Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
Liquid! I mean, he just dives after a fucking Metal Gear.
Snake!
I mean, that's pretty good. Fuck the Hudson Bridge. Oh, it clears. Actually, that's George Washington Bridge. Or is it the Tappan Zee? I wonder if Kojima actually went to New York City to do research for this game.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this...
I guess they did have to go to New York City to film all this.
Supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country.
You know Senator Armstrong.
It's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works.
That's right.
But
You're literally just doing copy-paste when you stick your dick in a vagina.
We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
I don't remember Inton and Exxon.
My mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the
Sons of Liberty! He said the name! He said the name, guys. Oh, hi, Colonel. or GW.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago.
I'm backing up and said the name.
Primordial soup, a base of evolution.
Wait.
We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often.
This is stupid.
How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation...
You're literally the spirit of America.
Cut the crap. If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second.
It's true.
Preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Like all my
Without
shitty
petty
streams.
issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right? You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Gotta censor all the
You're being
TikToks.
silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look
This
at
game
the
really
previous
did predict
juxtaposition of
the current events, like
Billions spent on new
25,
weapons in order to
20
humiliate
years.
murder
It was
other
really 20
humans.
years ahead of its
Rights
time.
of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
Create
But beat out
context.
the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with,
With a bang, but with a whimper.
We're
I love
trying
that
to
line.
stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce?
This guy goes through all the
retrieve valuable
TikToks.
truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations.
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this
Man,
case,
who would think we were
ready-made
gonna get all
truths,
metaphysical
self is
tonight?
just something used to preserve those
Who's,
positive emotions
you
that will
know,
occasionally
philosophy.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ooh, got him.
That although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single
No
person
problem.
has the potential
Thank
to
you,
ruin the world.
Time Zones. I'll be making announcements about things soon. I know this went a little longer. Please get some good sleep, Time Zones. Love you a lot, buddy.
For an immature species.
I'm just kind of like
Building
trying
a
to wrap my
legacy
head
involves
around
figuring out
this
what is
Ronald
wanted
McDonald
and what needs
bullshit.
to be done for that goal. All this you used
Love
to
you, buddy.
struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3
Bye, Time
does not
Zones. Take
stand for
care.
Solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It
Fission
is a
meld.
method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Jesus. This is still a mind fuck 20 years later.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
Ooh.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Alright, so now what?
Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect.
Ryan's basically just an ignorant idiot.
Accepted the fiction we've provided.
Who just
obeyed our orders and did
takes
everything
everything.
we were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it.
So who funded it?
I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
No.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's
Hey, Texie, how are you doing?
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Lie!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the
How you doing,
exercise
Texie? I hope you're
closed.
doing.
So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you?
What's wrong, buddy?
Solidus's creation. Our beloved monsters. Enjoy yourselves.
What a mindfuck.
My son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Of course you were. No! I had to go. I had to like go around the
I
past year and
claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the
I'm
devil.
so sorry, Texie.
I am
Texie,
your
I want good
foster
things
father
for you.
and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid
I
Solid hunted
believe
down
you
Big
have good-
Boss, trying to
good
sever
luck.
the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll
I
stay
believe
the
in your good
endless
luck.
Loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
If you ever want to talk, I'm always here, man. Alright, if I remember correctly,
For wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces.
if you you won your
Inside.
I assume they're single player
The information
campaign
is
that you
being
did.
carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex and throughout the neural network they formed.
I used to have a method for beating Big Boss. I'm not sure if I can get it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I wish you all luck. I don't have much spare bit of Rut 2, but I hope we get it out. Listen, I'm going to switch over to just chatting for a second. A lot of you guys know, who've been here for a while, know my situation. Back in, last year, around this time last year, I was working a really terrible job. I left my job that I had been in for over 7 years, and while it was a very stable and secure job, I was not happy. So I took a chance and I left it for what was supposed to be something better, and unfortunately it was not. It was awful. It almost drew me to the point of suicide, if I'm being blunt and honest. And it was awful. I ended up losing that job and I was fired. For 4 months I job hunted and I was really trying to figure out what I was, and I kept getting rejected. I kept feeling I had no self-worth. I just felt like things were going to go wrong, and it felt like my luck had ran out, and I was going to lose my house, and I was going to lose everything. It was a really tough time, and I want to say that this streaming was one of the few things that kept me sane, and you guys were absolutely tremendous in keeping me going. And for all the unhinged shit I do, nothing can ever truly repay what you guys gave me, which was hope that I had a place in this world. And I'm grateful for that, because I did end up landing a job and things got better. I don't know what you're going through, Texie, and I know it's not easy, but believe me when I say that things will get better. And Kat, I'm reading what you said, and if you're 6 weeks in and you want the fuck out, it's not a good fit. It's not going to get better. I'm really glad I got fired when I did from that organization. And I'm sure you will, because I know you're very talented, and Texie, what I'm reading from what you're saying, that's really rough, because that's not almost like being made redundant. It's basically saying you don't have value anymore and we don't need you. It's not that you weren't worthy of us. It was just you don't have value to us anymore. And that stings even worse than getting fired, I think. Hold on, Texie. Things will get better. You offer a lot to the world, more than just employment. You're one of the most knowledgeable guys about movies and video games that I know. And frankly, I think what you give is just tremendous. You are always kind. You always have something really cool to show off. Texie, you're a great guy, and I really mean that for you, and I want good things. I'm sorry to interrupt the stream with something so sappy, especially right before we fight Solidus, but I really just wanted to say, Texie, that things will get better, and I believe in you. Alright, enough of that shit. Let's go fight Solidus. I'm really trying to...
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? What's wrong with you?
Boy, that's just foreshadowing. Just how bad, Revengeance is gonna go. There. Come on, asshole. Come on, I'm on fire.
Let's go. What's wrong with you?
I can never remember how to get an opening with him. Like, I know there's a cheap way to cheese him out.
What's wrong with you?
That's the last ration. Like a lunge feature would be nice. Thanks for telegraphing your attack, buddy.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
What now?
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Yes, you are.
Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was
Jack.
Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill...
You hear that? No independent thought. Better not be thinking for yourself, Beretta-chan. Bastard. Well, I'm fucked. I wish there was a lunge gesture. That would be great, Celestial Kitty.
Take this! Over here! What's wrong with you?
That was close. Alright, we got him this time. Patriots are like, die, baby! Bang! Dead baby. Oh, that would be really cool. I'd love to see that, Texie. Alright, now that I kind of remember what I'm doing, maybe this will go better.
Let's go.
I just basically have to treat this like Dark Souls. And just kind of counter him.
What's wrong with you? Take this! What's wrong with you?
Come on.
Take this!
Come here, bitch.
Let's go.
Come on. I was literally proposing.
Is that the best? Let's go.
The way Ryan's leggies kick is kind of funny. God, I would kill for a lock-on.
What's wrong with you?
Is this where he sheds the octopus arms? I just want to say it's no fair that you have missile arms, sir, and I don't.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
Hey, you know what? We need different music. We need different music. I have to reignite the flame of the Patriot, Solidus! Oh, no wonder I'm taking so much damage. I didn't have armor equipped. Damn it. Oh, come on. Got him. Sorry, I had to play the Lord of Gwyn theme. I don't know, it seemed fitting. Omae wa mu shindayo. Look at that anime level blood. I feel like there should be a lot more first responders out there. Yay! Now we get to watch this really long cutscene. Taxi, what you describing sounds a lot like the XCOM board game that I once played, also. Sounds great, though.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
It sounds like New York City. It's
What
great.
am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for.
Wonder
It's
where all
not
these
whether
people
you were
are
right
now.
or wrong,
Look at the
but how much
horsey.
faith you were
The
willing
Metal
to
Gear
have.
horsey.
That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
Can you imagine someone in that car was having like the worst day of their life?
I don't know if I can.
And now they're like
I know you didn't
immortalized
have
into
much
Metal
in terms
Gear.
of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Oh. I thought that was so cool the first time I saw that.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
It is a great scene.
They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
Yo, what are those suit guys, skin tight suit
Did
doing?
he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with.
Yeah, who cares? I'm late for a meeting on Wall Street.
Cheer
I
up.
gotta get
We
some
have a better lead.
pizza.
This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
I like that, you know, I have the body armor on in the ending cutscene. It's just my way of saying, yep, I scummed out. Hi, Rose. Don't you wave at me.
Snake?
He was never here. There goes the parakeet.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know.
Snake was a
But we're
parakeet
going to
all
find out
along.
together, aren't we?
Oh,
I guess we are.
yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
A bitch.
I know.
Now, what if he just like took the page and was like, oh, so cute, oh my goodness, or he's like, he did something, so he's like, doesn't actually kiss her.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
Oh, god damn it.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah,
The baby.
the genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Oh god, Raiden, you can't gush any harder. Come on, buddy. Yeah, yo, I'm about to become a dad and live a normal life. No, you gotta become a fucked up cyborg and an edgelord and wear tactical high heels. Baby brains. We can't skip the credits. But yay, that was Metal Gear Solid 2, everybody. Woo! Yeah, I know Mei Ling was in it, but I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I think Raiden does okay. Thank you, Celestial Kitty. Oh god, I gotta do 4 next. Beretta Chan's not even in 4. Sad. Sorry, Beretta Chan.
Will bring sun or rain. Which one?
Where's my host? Oh, there it is. Time to restart and do a no alerts run. Yeah, screw that. I'm going to bed. I got work in the morning. We're back to speed runs though. Oh shit, there's a reference to Tasha Romanov. She's the one who wrote the book. I just noticed that. Also, I forgot to do the achievement to look at Vamp. Because Vamp was in the background. Nah, I suck at Metal Gear. I can't do no alerts or get a Fox rating. This was all filmed on a Sony Handycam. Well, that's amazing. I feel like also Eyewitness News Channel 7. I used to watch that when I lived up north. That was I just noticed that. I can't play video games as good when I stream. As much as I'd love to. I pay the stream tax. Cat, that's impressive. I'm playing on an Xbox Series X, running the HD collection. Obviously we're playing 4 on a PS3. And all of its pain in the arsery. Ugh. Enough self-hatred, Cat. I love that. You made it live with your own hatred. Did you ever play the 3DS port of Metal Gear Solid 3? They replaced the Keratins with Yoshis. I love that. Yeah, the 3DS port's interesting because you can import your own camos with the 3DS camera. You can, like, whatever you take a picture of, that can become a camo. I did Chloe's fur. A video game consultant. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like the 3DS port. It's pretty good. In fact, I'm curious about something. I was looking for my Vita that I thought was in here. I was trying to remember if a Vita had a camera. Why couldn't they have put that feature in the HD port of MGS3? Next week. Next week we start it. You know, I'm pretty much keeping Tuesdays of Metal Gear, Thursday for Speedrun, Sunday for Yakuza. And anything extra is a bonus. Yes, you could. Either using like the Xbox 360 camera, the PS3 toy, or your webcam on your laptop. I actually reinstalled Vegas 2 not too long ago just to play some Terrorist Hunt. Still a fun game, actually. I love Vegas too. I feel like the weight, as someone who's fired several weapons, the weight of the weapons and how they feel is really accurate. Especially like the Scar, which is like my favorite rifle to use. That feels really accurate for a Scar. Chamber 76251. Oh, they are, and then until you realize, like, you can just hide in a corner, shoot randomly, and shoot them like fish in a barrel. Ugh. All right, Hideo Kojima, everybody. How many credits does this man need? And he was the director. Let's run back to the top. Let's not cat. Grow a pair of balls. Or like, shit, that guy owed me money.
We can leave behind much
Pigeons. Look at that little kid playing the pigeons.
Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow.
I've always wanted to skate there. I never did. Come get me, pendejos!
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light.
I don't know if you ever played Splinter Cell Conviction, but the taunting's like, fuck you! I'm not coming there, why don't you come here?
The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet.
Monkey
Earth
people!
may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Metal Gear, am I right, guys? Would it help if I ran to the bullets? They sure did. I did like the DLC in Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Where they brought back Jeremy Ironside.
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Cover me! Fuck you, man! Cover me!
About 100 years ago.
Dun dun dun!
What the hell?
I didn't do so great, but what was my code? Did I not get a code name? Elephant. Okay. I know I never got that achievement, but there it is. Alright, let me save. Alright. That's gonna be it for us, guys. It is way past my bedtime, but I'm glad we finished MGS2. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I played the shit out of MGS2 back in the day. Let me switch over to just chatting. So, we're going to do more Simpsons runs on Thursday. It's going to be a good time. I think my wrist, as long as my wrist will hold out, I think we'll do okay. Let's see, who is live that we can send y'all to? Let us send you to... Oh, Clover Patch is, we'll go ahead and raid Clover Patch. Because she always raids us. She's playing, One Piece World Seeker. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'll see you guys, Thursday for some Simpsons speedruns. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully my wrist holds out. Oh, wait a second. Nope, that's wrong. There's an S. I really need to make a command for this. Alright, guys. Be good. Be sweet. See you guys Thursday. Love you all to death. And I mean it.